Hi, this is Claude, and check out my interview with Mr.Indie and also listen to my new album, Supermodels. I got here last night and I ate tacos and went for a walk, and it was awesome. Oh my gosh, I've known about it for years and years, and I've wanted to play this festival for so long, so I'm so excited. Yeah, I mean, I like working in a real studio is so scary. I get like stage fright in a recording studio. I'm like, oh, there's so many options, and so a lot of the times I will just like go like to my laptop or go into my room and do the beginning stuff alone, um, with just the things that I'm used to before I bring it to a studio and like finish it. But yeah, it was definitely a different process, but I still think it feels like me and feels like part of my project. Yeah, I mean, I the supermodels is much more vulnerable, I'd say, than my first album. And that was for a lot of reasons. I just think I was in a more like fragile place when I wrote Supermodels. And yeah, the like so much was changing in my life, and it felt really cathartic and therapeutic to write about it. And and then I just had this album, and I was so nervous to release it because I was like, is anybody going to relate to this? And thankfully lots of people did. But yeah, it was definitely like nerve-wracking to talk about things that felt so personal and could, you know, potentially be unrelatable, but turns out kind of. I write really frequently, um, and I used to keep a journal, and I would just write in it every day, and then I stopped doing that and just instead wrote songs as often as I could. And um, yeah, my writing process mostly starts like in my room, and either like with my headphones on, like on my computer and like a keyboard, or just acoustic guitar. Um, and yeah, yeah, it's pretty like stripped back, my writing process. Yeah, it's been amazing. I feel so lucky. I'm such a big fan of Phoebe, and I have been a huge fan of her for so long. And so being able to work with her like this is so special and so unique. And every day I'm like, why me? Like, this is awesome. But yeah, so I feel like really lucky. It's crazy. Amazing. I'm like, why me? I can't believe that my heroes have listened to my music and want me to work with them. Like, that is so like mind blowing to me. I picked it. They reached out to me and asked if I'd be interested in like a remix or doing something with one of the songs off their new album. And I was like, has anybody picked Crave yet? Like, please, please. And so they were like, no one's picked Crave yet. So the only thing I could, like, that song to me is so, they recorded it as a rock song, but to me it's like really sad. So I did like a slow acoustic version of it, and I it was just such an honor to be able to like sing a Paramore song. I could never do Hayley Williams' voice any justice. She is an incredible singer, but I certainly tried. And yeah, it was a challenge, but it was really fun. Yeah, I mean, I have no expectations. I'm just so excited and like honored that I get to be here at all. So that is so cool. Um, there are so many bands on this lineup that I'm so excited to see, that I'm a huge fan of. And then I also have a lot of friends playing. Like Luna is playing like on the same stage as me like a couple hours later, and I am really excited to see Unknown Mortal Orchestra, who's also on the same stage, and Phoenix is playing, and Alanis Morissette is playing. Like, the lineup is so good. Yeah. That's just the day that I'm playing. So, like, my friend Arlo Parks is playing on Sunday, and Gracie Abrams, and I hope I get to see them before I have to go to the airport. But the lineup is incredible. I'm like, why me?